One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Human Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack.
Could be a good one.
Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll move the tight end. The inside handoff.
Come on, what is going on?
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. Zips it out to his man. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Come on.
This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Dropping back, it's Buck. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Webb. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
These boys are playing a little tough today.
Time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. He wants to throw it again.
There we go.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
So Kennesaw State's offense will have its first possession of the game. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire.
Oh, my goodness.
There, incomplete.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That was almost picked off.
Okay.
Disaster.
That was awful.
Pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure
wow.
the ball falls incomplete.
These guys are contesting everything.
Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll go for it does not pan out. Oh, they're after him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Buck. Rushes on him.
Oh,
Oh, and he took a shot as he
what a
threw
hit.
that one away.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, but already this defense is making their presence felt.
Come on.
We've seen time and time again their ability to rush the passer and get hits on this QB. His toughness.
Fires one high and deep.
I was
And
saying.
that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Found a little
See you, Dennis.
on that one. Picked up some nice blocks.
All
before
right,
he
let's
went
get
out
the
of
offense
bounds.
rolling.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
And it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Makes the grab. It's Joyner. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. And the quarterback will be slung down.
What is going on here?
I love that play by the defense. They're hanging back.
These boys think they got a
QB's
chance.
eyes. Great job in coverage on the back end, and then rallying to him when he decided to go try and run for it himself. And now this defense is set up 4th.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. He's got it inside the 30.
Dang it.
Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
Come on. We get it.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Kennesaw State will try to move the chains on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. How about that defense
Are you kidding me?
rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to throw. It's Buck. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Yeah, and you could tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. Those are one of those plays where he puts it on the money and you just try to make yards after the catch, but keyword being after the catch.
He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
What a terrible first quarter.
3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really good job by the coverage
Nice
team.
blocking
To make the stop, and
performance.
that's where they put it in play. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled.
Turning it on. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Caught in the backfield, it's Stennis. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
He's got it. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. They get set for the point after. And it's
no.
Timing and better execution. That is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll run it. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to throw, it's Buck. They're working that left side. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Quick release on the RPO. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Bringing the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I see you, Womack.
The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be the defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Rides the back and leaves it.
What is going on?
It is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Back to pass on second down. Got him in. It's Joyner. And he's almost to that first down marker. They're saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Owls. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To the air, it's Buck. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
The give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
Under fire. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the first down. He turns this
You've got to be kidding me.
Gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. The give out of the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the move, it's Green. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Took a shot as he threw.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. You've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. On the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the
intercepted. And close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Come on.
The offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air, it's Buck. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal.
3:25.
They'll go to the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that is why this defense is so good. They get after the quarterback and get him on the ground. That's their third on the day.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
I always think the best offenses are the ones that can run the football efficiently down by the goal line. It's hard to throw it down here. It's hard, especially if you can't protect your quarterback. And this offense now, 2 straight plays is going backwards.
They found a way to get him the rug, but he is stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. They're on the left hash. You'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Tulane was forced to settle for 3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Kansas is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to TCU. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. Line getting set on second down. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the move, and he cruises his way to the house. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to throw, it's Buck. He lobs one high down the left side.
Oh my God.
And they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. About to start here in the second half, Tulane will kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They'll open the second half on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back on the option, the give. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. He'll set up to throw. Sets up the screen. Makes a man miss. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The short hands. It's Joyner. Past the 45. And he'll be run out of bounds. And these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He turns that loose.
Oh my goodness.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And they're trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing.
Breaks away in the middle. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. On the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Now on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the
Would you run it in?
Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Absolutely nowhere to go as this.
He's there.
Makes a 3rd down stop.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense?
Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And the stomping has commenced.
We've seen this guy do it time and time again throughout his college football career. On critical down and distances, he shows up for his offense. He did right there on 4th and goal.
And the point after is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kick coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football. 3rd
down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Back to pass, it's Buck.
What are we doing?
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Safe completion on the screen. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. And the returner is stopped. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Off play action. Here comes the heat. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. They just keep firing. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some...
Catch the ball, bro.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Fourth down and 13, and the offense is going to give it a shot. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down.
You better.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball marked at the 26. It's first and 10. They'll run it from the gun.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive.
Breaks into the open, headed to the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Owls! Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. Back to throw. It's Buck. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the big fella. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion.
Oh, he's got some space. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Now on second down. Looking downfield, it's Petty. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air.
What are you doing?
It's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his tight end. He's not going to get
God, you guys are so terrible.
The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And his first throw here is incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires left. Converts on fourth down. Still going. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Got got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Joyner. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now on 1st down from the 40. To the air on 1st down. Looking left. Makes the grab. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Just keeps slinging it. Throws toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Morrison. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Caught in the backfield, it's Flowers.
My old coach said you never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. And they can't make the connection.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Joyner. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. The offense has already gone for it 5 times on 4th down. Maybe the 6th time is the charm. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down, still trying to execute their offense, still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Looking to pass. It's Petty. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Kennesaw State right back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back. It's caught. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Number 43 in punt formation to kick it away.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Petty. Lets it fly. He's got it along the sideline. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. That one comes out hot down the right side. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the